kind of, poke and prod, really probe the defense, see what they're going to be offered. Some very simple tactics of trying to allow their players to just find some opening picks. Not really executing anything quite yet, but it's left Tempo Storm in a lot of 3-on-5 scenario, a couple 3-on-5 scenarios they haven't been able to recover from. This time seems a little bit more grouped up for the moment. 4 members of Tempo Storm towards the B bomb site and drop. And even the 5th now coming back, just looking for any initial aggression towards the A bomb site, but now rotating back. And it's going to be Lucas with the Tech 9 leading the way down drop. Nothing playing close up. Molotov to slow things down. This might make this hit a little bit disjointed. It's an attempted pinch, but the rest of the players towards B platform are held back from Tempo Storm.
Lucas pushing his way back out, leads the charge, but Phelps finding that first kill. Lucas picking up another one, but Stewie holds the charge. He finally is traded out, but Slemmy's here, picks up at least 1 kill before going down to Bolts, and now everything falls to Skadoodle. In the 1v2, gonna try to deny presence, but he's been blinded, and now he's just out in the open. The molly does decent damage, but nowhere near enough. N1's gonna close things out, and Tempo Storm now on the board.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate timing for Skadoodle. As soon as he moves, that flashbang is just perfect. So you can see a little bit of frustration there as he shakes.
And still able to get a buy up onto the board as well. That 5-round run they had, they'd give them a little bit of money to leave themselves with now. They went back into this game after their first loss. So Tempo Storm not going to be in the clear just as of yet, but Phelps again leading the charge for his team back over here on the platform, but jumping down. Lucas, nice shot through the smoke, manages to find nothing, hiding in the corner there, and a quick plant too. Stewie's trying to fire off, but not connecting anything. Runs out of ammo essentially with 2 bullets left in the clip there. He's gonna have to go for the reload, but is caught out by Phelps once more. Everybody from Cloud9's team lost. They have no clue where this hit has come from, but there's a nice shot from Shroud. Able to take down Phelps as soon as that smoke starts to fade away a little bit, but also very little control. Skadoodle finding another shot there to shut down a player, working his way back in through drop. Another kill from Shroud takes down Bolts. They are already taking this site, but they still have a lot of room to work with now. Skadoodle finding Lucas. It's all down to N1. He's got control of the bomb, but he's missing these shots. Has to fire to the right, but Shroud pushes outside, and we'll see the response coming in from Cloud9.
Another incredible retake for C9. Once again, Tempo Storm is going to look back on this and see the pistol round in that round right there and realize they had the B bomb site with huge advantages and let it slip away. 3-on-5 scenario with the bomb down. And Shroud is just 9. Same with Tempo Storm. Now finally we're starting to see some pressure put towards drop. But they haven't even committed to that.
And now starting to put some pressure back over out towards the platform area. 3 still in that B bomb site. Skadoodle actually gets dinked down to 7 HP, so panics a bit, falls back inside of the stairway. But now the actual player base is going to start rolling out onto this B site. They're ready for it though. Lucas is here with the deagle, and someone's jumping up on a broken wall right now to try and counter out these players. He's going to be wrapping around them. Stewie and Shroud though pick up 2 kills, and that push has ultimately failed. So as they move into this site, Bolts does steal away 1 kill to nothing, but that's after he shuts down Lucas, so he finds the trades for it. Shroud's out in the open. He's actually going to grab both of those final kills there. Bolts and Showtime both go down to him. And there we go, another one for C9. They inch closer to tying things up and retaking their own lead.
Actually, they did just tie things up. Yeah, this was a very nice sequence from Shroud here. Nice headshot and the transfer over as well onto Showtime. Very smooth looking. 12-12 now in Cloud9. They've built up some money in this win streak. So Tempo Storm, they've got to get back into it. And he has the AWP. Lucas is back on the shotgun though. A little bit light on nades.
With Showtime along with Lucas, really closer inside of the site itself. Just trying to watch for players coming in through that mid connector. And he might even find one in a moment here. No, caught off guard. Stewie walks right out of that smoke and grabs Showtime. That's going to draw the rotation from Bolts. Good thing too, because they just moved the bomb off of the B halls, and now they're going to push in. They're going to try to drive the wedge down in through drop. Bolts holds off one of them, but is traded out by Shroud. 4-on-3 now. Disadvantage for Tempo Storm. Lucas though has his angle, but that doesn't matter. Stewie again catches another 1v1 victory, taking down Lucas this time. Phelps is trying to turn this around, but Shroud pushing his way back in. Phelps did find a kill. Now Shroud has to move in and finish off this player. He's going to do so. Takes down Phelps, finds the final one. N1 does strike back. He's got this in a 1v2. 2 flashbangs in his arsenal. So he does absolutely have a chance to try and close this out, but with the op, it's going to make it very difficult as he pushes his way out, gets control of the balcony. Skadoodle on the other side of the APC right now, jumping down. They've got a crossfire set up. They're waiting for him, and that's a big round from Stewie to put C9 back into the lead.
Stewie coming into his own, and his signature walk around the edge of the smoke catches Showtime completely off guard. And it's the loudest this crowd has been all. The danger is averted for Tempo Storm. This time, they're peeking down mid. Henny wants to get aggressive, wants to find an opening kill. And it's going to be a contact play from Cloud9. 4 members walking up towards the B bomb site. 1 lurker and alternate mid. And they're just going to keep walking forward until they see something.
Showtime spotting the play now. Gonna try to throw that Molotov, but he knows the play's coming in too quickly. Finds the first one. Slummy with a good response, but in comes Lucas too. He's only gonna be able to grab one, so it's an even trade. Cloud9 get control of the bomb site, but N1 cuts off nothing. He tries to move his way through Mexico. It's not gonna work out very well. 2-on-3 now. Tempo Storm have the man advantage, and there we go. Bolts just spotted. One of them trying to move up the tree. That's gonna be Shroud postured up there, but Bolts can't seem to finish him off. Shroud's gonna be able to escape inside of construction for the time being, and Skadoodle lines up the shot into Phelps, shutting him down, trying to support, but the two remaining CTs working their way back in from the CT angle. But for the time being, Tempo Storm, they just push their way back up. Shroud's here to support with Skadoodle too. They're up on top of each other. Skadoodle finding that first one, and he's going to push forward, and he finds that final kill into Henny. Nicely done by Skadoodle there, completely shutting that down almost on his own.
Trades the whole way. It's a little bit sloppy. You can see it's kind of turning into a brawl, but on the B bomb site. So Rap side is going to be under pressure. Smoke comes out. This will allow the two members of Cloud9, unless Henny can hit some lucky shots through the smoke, to wrap in towards CT Sun, but it's not very deep. So when they come through this, Henny might have an opportunity, and there it is. Slummy falls, but the second player just keeps running forward. He's lost his teammate, but he's pushing in. There's the shotgun, comes out. 2 kills for Lucas. Much like Cobble, 2 impact kills the shotgun, but Skadoodle is still alive.
And as well, the plant's going to come in, and nothing's watching for the rotation too, so it's going to go onto the ground. Unfortunately, Skadoodle does have to watch out as 2 players are working their way in, but he's able to hold that off as well, picking up one more. Didn't spot the second as of yet, and N1, nicely done, peeks back out. Now Skadoodle's stuck between a rock and a hard place, essentially. He's going to peek out, but he's got to watch his flank. There's the first shot, now check behind you, and no! He escapes, he's in the safe flank position now, and he can just walk away. Is this going to be the ace from Skadoodle, waiting for the laptop, and he's going to do it! Skadoodle with a huge clutch grabs the ace, and a 4th round up on the board for C9.
What a time to come alive in this matchup. Skadoodle with all 5 kills. It's so beautifully done. This play here, he knows there's a timer on that.
Find their way into the bomb site. Now nothing's going to push forward. Smoke rolls out, but he's able to push directly past it. He's going to have a good advantage here, especially at range, and the rest of his team is taking his wrap around and shut him down. N1's there for good support, but Shroud does take him down. Phelps, though, still with the shotgun and trying to bait out these shots. He finds a second kill before going down to Shroud. Great damage is done, but in the 2-on-2, Shroud finds another pickup. He's up to 3 in this round alone, and it's going to fall to Showtime now to clutch things out.
This is the difference in the T side for Cloud9 in this map. Yesterday we saw they had some good openings, and even on Cobble at a certain point, they had some good openings. They couldn't capitalize on it. Now here on Inferno, it's the mid-rounds in which player like Shroud, Skadoodle, we saw the impact he had. His opening kills are giving them gaps that they can work with and make their plays. And Cloud9 in a 2-on-1 here. Bomb is going to be going down. Showtime has the flashbang right through the smoke, and he's going to run in. He's going to follow it up. He gets the first kill very quickly. Can't get the second, though. Shroud, 4 kills on the round. Cloud9 has a fantastic terrorist half. 6 rounds to the 9 of Tempo Storm.
An ace from Skadoodle followed up by almost another one coming out from Shroud. Grabs 4 to 5 though. And with that said, Cloud9 are in a great position, depending on the results of their CT side, to maybe take scope. But there's another one! Shuts down Bolts. He's going to look for the third, but he's able to retreat. Regardless though, he's chopped the leg off of Tempo Storm, and they've only got 1 left to stand on.
Stewie has forced them away from Banana. It's closed, Tempo Storm. Back to the A bomb site, 3-on-5 situation. Showtime's just going to come right up through this smoke, trying to catch someone off guard. Cloud9 at least is initially blind, but out of nades. 1 smoke, 1 Molotov for the Tempo Storm side to use. And they've got so much ground to cover still. The bomb is still down towards the B bomb site. That's going to be on Henny. He's just watching for pushes that aren't coming. And they do have Lucas in advanced position, but he's just going to fall away from it.
They're not finding anything at all. Cloud9's not giving them an inch to work with. The only aggression that they've had to face so far has been from
They're already
Stewie.
giving up in this round.
And what?
30 seconds left.
And they're just going to call it. They're going to post up and hide. Cloud9 probably not going to hunt them because this is so unorthodox. You would not expect them to do this at all.
Cloud9 is definitely winning the mental game so far in this matchup. They have a huge edge over Tempo Storm at the moment.
This time, posting up in middle, and it's back to the default set. Nothing really that aggressive so far early on, and in fact, not even really looking to take control of Banana. Just sitting outside of it now, a little bit scared as to what Cloud9 may throw at them here.
Stewie with the op again. Winning that first round, he goes for the double op setup. Swinging through the smoke, doesn't take any damage, but feels the pressure. Now Tempo Storm, this time they're going to try their luck over at the A bomb site. That Molotov, though, has made the stack very disjointed. Perfect flashbang, nothing. Can do absolutely nothing. Shroud in the pit, he's going to find one. He's got to stay alive. He's got a teammate in the bomb site. He's got to support. And he's got to find the right angle to search for. Shroud not being able to find anything here as Tempo Storm moves very aggressively past his crosshair. And there it is. Henny takes him down as well. Stewie and Slemmy, do they have an avenue back into this? They did, but Phelps shuts it down.
And now it's just left to Stewie in the 1-on-4. Closed up, but ooh, looks away. Bad timing, unfortunately. Phelps is going to grab that final kill. But Tempo Storm bouncing back now. And once again, we'll be tied.
One more round. Tempo Storm shown they're very willing to hit that B bomb site, so he's just kind of cheating over there initially to see if anything is going to follow that up, but now he's come back. Again, though, Tempo Storm, they haven't really gained much, and they have a long route to go into these bomb sites. A lot of players to clear out, and they don't have a lot of things to use to do it. It's going to have to be duels again. Skadoodle with the op on Rap side, working with nothing. One player coming into B, that's Bolts, trying to cause some kind of distraction, but it's going to accomplish nothing. Shroud, not blind, but he's also not in danger. That's Skadoodle who bails him out of a tough spot. He does fall to save Shroud, so Shroud's got to make up for it. Got to make sure his teammate sacrifice is not in vain, and he does. Finds that one kill onto Lucas. And Henny in a 1-on-3. The bomb is being planted, but he's being pushed upon so swiftly. Does good damage. He's got to find this kill, and he's got it. Now playing at an angle where he can isolate some of these players. Stewie's going to be the next one up. He's down very low. Henny, he does it! The magic comes out. A 1-on-3 for Henny in overtime.
And nicely done. Now the guys from Tempo Storm, they'll take the lead away from C9 as we go into the second half. And not only this too, but this goes back onto the sides where Tempo Storm were dominating things earlier on.
What attention. Tempo Storm shown they're very willing to hit that B bomb site, so he's just kind of cheating over there initially to see if anything is going to follow that up, but now he's come back. Again, though, Tempo Storm, they haven't really gained much, and they have a long route to go into these bomb sites. A lot of players to clear out, and they don't have a lot of things to use to do it. It's going to have to be duels again. Skadoodle with the op on Rap side, working with nothing. One player coming into B, that's Bolts, trying to cause some kind of distraction, but it's going to accomplish nothing. Shroud, not blind, but he's also not in danger. That's Skadoodle who bails him out of a tough spot. He does fall to save Shroud, so Shroud's got to make up for it. Got to make sure his teammate sacrifice is not in vain, and he does. Finds that one kill onto Lucas. And Henny in a 1-on-3. The bomb is being planted, but he's being pushed upon so swiftly. Does good damage. He's got to find this kill, and he's got it. Now playing at an angle where he can isolate some of these players. Stewie's going to be the next one up. He's down very low. Henny, he does it! The magic comes out. A 1-on-3 for Henny in overtime.
And nicely done. Now the guys from Tempo Storm, they'll take the lead away from C9 as we go into the second half. And not only this too, but this goes back onto the sides where Tempo Storm were dominating things earlier on.
What a still there in lockers, and he's got a teammate prepared to help him out. That Molotov also. That's brutal because the smokes have just come out, so that's going to delay things just a little bit longer. But here comes Cloud9 as the Molotov fades. Skadoodle throws the smoke with the op. He's got to hold on. The nade does decent damage. Bolts falls. The opening kill goes to Slemmy. Phelps now in a really awkward spot. Gotta hold this forklift. He gets the first kill. Can he get anything else? He gets a second. Henny manning down the site as well, biding his time, finds that kill. It's all down to Shroud. 1-on-2 situation. He's going to jump up on the boxes, trying to find this, trying to peek. Henny is being so patient, though, and Shroud can find nothing. He's got to take it. He's got two members to deal with, misses that initial shot. So the clock winding down. He's going to go for the peek, baits out the shot. He's going to chase down Henny, trying to do the move, and Lucas bails him out, and Tempo Storm does it. They outlast. Shut down the comeback, and they're going to move on to the grand finals.
What a close one it was there. Cloud9, after seemingly being whitewashed there in the first half of this matchup, do manage to string a miraculous comeback, but unfortunately the perilous results from the first.
Really nice. 3 bullets is all that's needed. Stewie falls, so a 5-on-4, and Cloud9 gains nothing from that. No one there to trade. No mid-control gain from it. Shroud's still on the boost, just spotting, but look at Tempo Storm, how they've fallen back. Much, much more passive now. They're going to force Cloud9 to choose a bomb site and commit to it.
This is not what they need, though, because this is what has often caused so many issues for them on the T side, just this passiveness. Especially if this happens again with Tempo Storm possibly stealing away another additional kill when they go for the take. If they don't find a way to trade this back out, could be bad. Skadoodle misses that shot, but he does recover from it. In the meantime, though, Henny's going to peek out, and again, no room to trade that. He just falls right back in Z. Skadoodle outmatched there, the molly blocking the B entry point. Showtime did spot that player jumping over it, but the second one cannot do the same. Flashbang inside of the CT main. 3 players left alive from C9, but they need to make this entry work. There's nothing with the first kill. Bolts trades it out, but Slemmy finding another one. They still have the presence from Heaven, and soon they're going to have more on the flank too. Bolts and Phelps find the final 2 kills, and finally Tempo Storm. They've won a round here after taking control of the first view, and they'll be up on match point. C9, though, just tailing behind at round 11.
Psyching themselves up as well. They've got to continue this.
Going to try to boost themselves up here possibly in a moment, but they haven't checked behind that box. They've got to be careful. Showtime, the timing of this could allow him to get so many kills. So he's going to find the first kill, but Showtime does peek out from the box there. He finds Slemmy and is still safely tucked away. In the meantime, though, everybody else from C9 did get outside of the B site, and now they've got mid control to work with, pushing up to the A site. They're going to spot one in their shot spot. That's Bolts goes down. Lucas does find the trade onto this one, but now he's alone. The rotation's coming in quickly, but this position from Dewey could absolutely screw them up. That's going to be Showtime that goes down. They've trapped them here now. Another one getting very low. Lucas does find a kill, but he's traded out there too. All on Henny in a 1v2. Stuck in a truck angle right now, but this is not impossible.
This is sick from Cloud9. They've gotten into so many good positions, and when the execute does come in, Tempo Storm has so many angles to check. Henny trying to do it again. He won a 1-on-3 on Inferno. A 1-on-2 this time. The bomb is planted for A main, so he's going to be a little bit of a struggle. Actually, Henny can actually hide there, but it won't matter. Stewie cuts off rotations early on, swings around to finish it off.
And now Cloud9 sit just 4 rounds away from tying things up once again. Tempo Storm.
Well, both terrorist pistols that they've won in this series, they lose the second round immediately after, so that's a little bit worrying. That's one big worrying trend, because the pistol round is that first big obstacle to starting this comeback.
So we'll get into things now in the second half here. Cloud9 very far behind Tempo Storm. Those are just joining us. Tempo Storm leads 13-2 here at the DreamHack Zowie Open line from Austin in the semifinals. Bolts is going to move in initially. Stewie finds that first pickup. Henny trying to trade out as well. Gets the tap on the Stewie, but wastes a lot of ammo in the process. Skadoodle finds a kill outside of A main when the Tempo Storm players do try to get aggressive. And Henny, again, falters back over there inside of the quad corner. Slemmy's going to shut him down. Lucas, though, good control. Takes down Skadoodle. And Showtime pushing in. He's going to tap another one down. That's Shroud. They've evened it out. It's in a 2-on-2. They've got the blind on the Slemmy, but nothing responds into a 1-on-1. And nothing is a huge health advantage, but he's been blinded. I don't think Lucas fully realizes the position that he's playing from that one. Out in the open, Lucas! With the clutch, shuts it down. They're hyped about that one. And they will be able to maintain their lead here in the second half.
Smart positioning from Lucas with that low HP, playing behind the truck. It's basically a head in this series. Saw some very, very good things out of Cloud9. Some growth over this tournament. We've seen the emergence of Stewie. We've seen Slemmy have some big impact rounds. Nothing as well. We've seen what happens to him when the burden of leadership is taken away. Just falling a little bit flat here at the end of this series.
Stewie finds the first pickup, and he's actually been finding, almost all of the kills here for C9, giving them these good openers. It falls to the rest of the team to actually close out the match. Skadoodle's going to be up close here in the mid-garage, trying to play behind these guys, moving up to the boost area, not finding anything as of yet. And I don't think he fully realized that somebody was pushing forward back over here. Pop flash going out. This is that shot. Thankfully, he recovers, but now he's going to finish off this other player, too. Across the smoke, trades out to the AK. Can't really get the position, but there we go. Finds that kill. Showtime does trade it up, but at the end of the day, Stewie's going to close things down. And now, Cloud9, they've finally gotten around for themselves, and the crowd goes wild.
They've been waiting for it, at least showing some support. But still, even with that win,
Tempo Storm on the terrorist side.
And the dualies are out for Phelps, so get hyped. Everyone from Tempo Storm coming over towards this A bomb site. 2 sets of nades. That's going to be an execute. There are 2 members of Cloud9 here. Stewie, he's going to take this pop flash, and he's going to peek. It's perfect on a Phelps. He swings wide. He gets the first kill. Can he get another one? He brings it down very low, but it runs out of bullets. Bolts is down. Can't get hit one more time. It's a 3-on-4. This retake is already on. Nothing, posturing like he wants to come in, deals massive damage still. Can't find any of the kills. Now he's got to fall away.
As well, Smoke's going to boil back out there, trying to hold the T's safely inside of this bomb site. Skadoodle not spotting the players, boosted up behind quad just as of yet. And they're going to have to destack it pretty quickly. Skadoodle looking for a way back in, but also a bit cautious of there being a flank maneuver too, but they're all so low. Most of these guys are just one-tappable as they push their way back in. Skadoodle looking for something in the usual spots, but not finding anything. Good pop out from Showtime. Phelps finding another kill, and Phelps closes it out with those dualies doing work there. Tempo Storm is going to take control of the pistol.
If you thought the action was going to slow down, just a very fast-paced pistol, and Cloud9 again getting aggressive on that CT side, the pop flash in. Stewie has all the intel, anything. And this is kind of the double off setup that has started Cloud9 on this run, but there's a small mistake. Trying to do a little bit too much now. Tempo Storm can slow this down, actually, but they have all 5 members in Banana. They have no map control anywhere else, so really, actually, the only option is to push forward.
Moving into the site, it's going to come down to Phelps, but nothing. Responds first from CT. He's trying to spray through. He's got a nade in hand. Slemmy picks up another kill, too. They trade that back out, but that nade's going to do ultra damage. 21 and 25 HP. Down onto N1 and Bolt. Showtime as well, up at 64. This Molotov, if placed properly, could just end the life of one of them completely. It's going to bounce off, but it's a little bit light, so it's not actually going to make it all the way over that smoke.
Yeah, now Tempo Storm as well knows there's 2 members of Cloud9. There's the peak. Leg Skadoodle. He's very low, but he misses the shot. Henny and Bolt, so they can't take very much damage whatsoever. Everyone's kind of boxed in, but there it is, the firing squad. Nothing comes in. He falls to Showtime. Tempo Storm is holding on. They fight back for their 14th.
And nicely done by N1 now. That's going to be a big hold from him to shut all of that down with such low HP. Takes up 3 kills in that round.
This has been such a slugfest. It was almost like Tempo Storm didn't actually want to hit the B bomb site at that point. The smoke that's thrown so far with these, and that's an area that, I mean, normally Tempo Storm is very, very strong in those. They've actually taken away one of the strengths of Tempo Storm across these last 2 maps.
Tempo Storm now, still with enough cash left to go for their buy. Gonna toss the extra AK they had over to Showtime instead of allowing N1 to use it there. He's just gonna roll the Tech 9 this time around. And for the rest of these guys, a quick push up towards alt middle. Possibly gonna use some apartments control and try to line up the push in through the actual mid choke point as well. Directly to A, not even fooling around, at least in the early round with Banana this time.
Yeah, and here they come up mid, the execution. Skadoodle's going to be forced away. 4 members of Cloud9 here, though. And with enough utility in the choke points, I mean, this hit from Tempo Storm has been slowed down. They know it's coming, and there it is, a little bit delayed. Nothing gets the first kill, and the second. Can't spray down the third, but Shroud's in the pit. A double pit setup works miraculously, and Tempo Storm gets destroyed as they try and enter that bomb site.
Probably about a 5-second fight in total there, but it's almost all of C9 just dominating the playing field. And, I mean, we've been seeing trades in the past here, but in all honesty, Tempo Storm, they don't really get anything there, so that's a cool
car, though. A mistake, and now it's all on Slemmy. A 1-on-4 situation with the Famas. He has dropped a smoke, but they're already through it. Playing over at triple. Can he get 1? He can, but he falls immediately after. It's going to be a 3-on-3.
Quick rotation coming in from Cloud9, though. Almost the entire team has arrived here already to try and go for the retake itself. Skadoodle, though, he's burning, and he might not get out of that. Just 12 HP left alive. Nothing did burn another one of his opponents, though, in the meantime. Drop down Lucas, so they've got this in a 3-on-2, but both Nothing and Ska are so low at this point. Shroud's the only one with a real health pool to work with. Tossing out the nade, he's still got a flashbang. They are scared of there being a flank, but that's definitely not going to be something they'll have to worry about. Just some bad intel getting out into the mix there, but N1's going to be allowed to push himself back over here towards the porch angle. Still very passive about this. The bomb did just go down, so they're not stretched for time as of yet, but that's another shot that connects over onto Nothing through the smoke, bringing him into 6 HP now. He's going to push in first, but there's Stroud with the pick up on the bolts. 1 left alive. It falls to Henny to hold this up, but he's just going to give himself away. Jumping up, Scott shuts it down, and the 8th round comes up onto the board for C9.
This aggression from Cloud9 is putting so much pressure on Tempo Storm, and they almost don't know how to deal with it. Sui makes a little bit of a mistake with that re-peek.
Still with over, just under now, 50 seconds left on that clock. They can take their time about this, but they are getting ready to push into the site. However, Cloud9 got a bit skittish about this, and they're sort of expecting there to be a B hit. Now they got a good read on it, and Skadoodle has rotated in. He's got the glass cannon up, gonna find the first kill, looking for more, but he's got to be careful of that spray. Gets hit by it, and so far only has that 1 kill, but it has scared off Tempo Storm, and they're rotating down to the A site now.
Yeah, I mean, wise decision as well, because I don't know if they realize that there's 3 members of Cloud9 here. Even Skadoodle on the rotation back towards A. He's going to continue to be a nightmare. Nothing in the sight. Shroud in the pit. What can come from this? Shroud's not spotted out. There's no utility for Tempo Storm to use. They're running into the blender at the moment. Crossfire with Nothing, and Shroud and Pit still alive, and Nothing's doing some work. He eventually does fall, but Shroud as well. A little bit of a mistake, but Skadoodle's there to recover from it, and the bomb cannot go down. There's no time left. Bolts just has to stay alive. And that's the first gun round. Cloud9 have passed their first test in the second half.
Last player from Tempo does end up making it out of the round, so they'll save that. But still here now, Cloud9, as you mentioned, that was the first big test, of course, after dropping the pistol. And they win the first gun round. Now take that duel, so he's only going to drop half the HP off of Phelps there when he just pushes forward and destroys Slemmy early on to give Tempo Storm the man advantage.
Yeah, but now with this 1 kill, 5-on-4, smart decision. Phelps just falls back into pit. They essentially have a double pit setup with that player up on the balcony. very easy to just contain this. So much more passive, forcing Cloud9 into and execute into committing into this bomb site. They really don't have a lot of utility to do anything with. One smoke on Stewie, 2 Molotovs, Skadoodle, and nothing. But it's going to be a very, very sketchy execute. And instead, they're going to fall back towards this B bomb site. Stewie, distraction over towards A on Rap side, and he's going to fall. Henny gets him. Lucas now with a pop flash lined up, waiting for the indication that Cloud9 is coming, and there it is. There's the first one. Showtime's going to peek with it. He's got a blind opponent. That's Skadoodle who falls for free. The bomb is down as well. Another pop flash from Lucas. And Showtime's got 2 kills off it. Great assist from Lucas.
And Phelps going to roll back in from the back to shut it down, prevent the save from coming in. The Brazilians retake control immediately, and that should reset C9 too. Only 1 round being picked up. And that coming on to one of their first real gun rounds, I do believe. Is not going to leave them with a whole lot of excess cash. So there's Showtime again. It's making some noise for the time being, not really committing to anything, but still taking it very slowly as they wind down the time a little bit more and just try to draw a couple more rotations closer to that B bomb site instead of only giving away the A hit. But we can see there now, Bolt sitting just inside of the graveyard. He's waiting for this push to come. Peeks out just a little bit too early, actually, so he's going to take some damage, but he spotted the play. He can now call for the assistance to come back over. Nice shots from Bolt. Finds one, almost takes down a second one, and even more damage coming in, but Phelps needed to find that kill. Nothing, and Shroud picking up 3 kills back to back to back. And now it falls to Lucas and Showtime to hold this back up. Stewie in the corner, finds another one, tries to grab the final one with the triple shot, but it's not going to happen. Lucas left alive. He's got some players down very low. Slemmy's only at 2 HP, nothing at 28, and Shroud down at 56. The bomb's gone down, however, and Lucas just going to take this very slowly, trying to look for the first one, but there is going to be a jumping player back over there behind the pole, looking to finish him off first if he can grab him. But also very slow to make progress. Down at 57 HP now. He's onto the bomb site, but this is going to be such a slow push, and Slemmy is going to grab it while jumping, finishing things off there. Cloud9 take control of yet another pistol round.
Look good for Tempo Storm on that initial hit, but it's when they lose control, and Phelps misses that kill and pit. Impressive on the CT side when Cloud9 runs this many defaults, especially on a map like Cobble. It just kind of plays right into their hands. There's not too many places where CT aggression has a high success rate, really.
This is a good read, though, from Tempo Storm, going for the stack over towards long, because look at this now. Cloud9 might be walking into a trap in a few moments, especially when we consider Stewie goes for the peak. Spots one of them, but Showtime's going to grab both. They haven't even had to have Lucas fire off a single shot yet. They have no clue he's sitting up there. I highly doubt they're going to try to push towards the long A, considering the presence is there from Showtime, but they've already lost 2. Stewie and Slemmy both go down. Nades and whatnot coming down the suicide steps. They cannot use that whatsoever. They're just going to have to push directly up to the site, which to their advantage to a certain degree is wide open. So they should, at the very least, be able to grab a plan here, but still slow pushing up the ramp, and that's going to give Tempo Storm time to push further back into the site.
Yeah, they're in so much trouble. There's really zero chance. Showtime with a huge flank, a wraparound as well. No reason for Cloud9 to expect 3 members for Tempo Storm to be in those A halls, so Bolts and Lucas also chiming in right at the end. Huge play from Showtime and Tempo Storm out of the pause.
And there we go. Nicely played there by the guys on Tempo Storm, catching
the broken wall, but the main presence for Cloud9 is going to be towards drop. But once again, trying to pinch towards this A bomb site, it looks like. The bomb and 1 other player, Skadoodle and Slemmy, they're over towards A at the moment. They're just on those stairs that connect the pathways to each bomb site. So it is going to be this drops play. It is going to come down towards Phelps again, but it looks like Henny has an idea that that's popular. Slemmy, that's a sick shot. Finds Showtime. That's going to force away some of this teamwork. It was a nice crossfire setup for any kind of drop play from Cloud9, but it gets broken up by that 1 kill.
And Phelps still waiting by the window here. Not going to be able to catch all that much, though, as he does fall away from it. And the rest of Cloud9 getting a little bit lower on time at this point. 35 seconds left, but close enough to the site to where they can risk it. The biggest thing they're going to have to worry about here is Lucas. And there we go, popping off 2 kills. Skadoodle, Shroud, finally Slemmy does trade that back out, and Bolt's picking up 2. It completely destroys the drop play. Slemmy does respond, but at the end of the day, Phelps is going to close things out. And another one will go up onto the board for the guys from Tempo Storm, almost guaranteeing them the lead now.
What a play with the shotgun. 2 sick kills to open that up, and that helps out so much. They'd actually rotated away. Lucas is the only one at this B site. He has to get these 2 kills. There's some upgraded pistols as well, but I mean, only Bolts has any armor aside from that, so actually a pretty big investment, all things considered. I'm very curious to see what this MP9 is going to do from Phelps.
Giving him a bit of a raid boss buy to see what he can work with, and if this is going to be as straightforward as a hit from C9 as it's appearing, this could definitely catch them off guard. And there we go. Finds the first kill. Dropped down to 39 HP, so he will very quickly get traded out. But at the same time, there's still players down below that are able to frag this. Bolts has picked up a kill. Skadoodle drops another one by bringing down Lucas, but Bolts is still behind the statuary, and he's held up. C9, they're a little bit scared. Now the rotations come in, and there's a flank coming in just a few moments, too, from Showtime.
Nice kill from Bolts, holding him off a little bit longer. Now it's Henny over towards the Rock. He spots one out, and he's going to take that fight. Gets the dink, does the damage, but can't find the kill. Now it's a 2-on-3 in Cloud9. This is so dangerous. This could be a huge fall, and there's Showtime. Skadoodle's been found out as well. The AK works for one, but not the next. Showtime and Tempo Storm steal one away, and they break the hearts of Cloud9.
And that's pretty much the worst situation they could have hoped for to start at their T side. Great, you win the pistol, but all right, great. Now you're going to drop the next round directly after that.
Especially, I mean, when they need these rounds. Those are rounds that they absolutely have out of nothing. Which one of these guys is going to step up when they start struggling? Which one of them is going to bring them forward? And Henny spots all of this. He's even going to stick around for the fight. That's a little bit ill-advised. He gets dropped immediately.
Showtime, though, already has a flank lined up as he's placing himself in that little alcove over there on the long A flank. He will end up getting shut down, unfortunately, by nothing, but as we can see, Phelps is also inside of the mid connector, pushing his way back up. Nothing shutting that down as well, though, and everybody from Tempo Storm just getting picked off one by one, it seems. Lucas has placed himself back over here on the balcony to the A-bomb site. Can't really seem to pick anything up, though, and Bolts is still stuck outside the door. It's that same retake position that Cloud9 were stuck on in so many rounds in that last half. They got no way back in. Smoke's going to drop back over on balcony. Maybe Lucas can get lucky and find something through that, but it's definitely not the case. And Stewie now, he's actually going to get aggressive. He's pushing in. They're not expecting this at all. Walking up. A couple shots are needed, but still closes out. And trying to find the final kill. Shroud's going to move in, gets a piece of the action, and Cloud9 take control of the second pistol as well.
Very, very simple out of Cloud9. That's something we talked about as well. Just keep things simple, just let your stars shine, and there's nothing with a huge performance in that pistol round.